Welcome to Story Lantern, where Africa's forgotten stories come back to life. Today, discover the incredible story of Yaa Asantewaa, the fearless queen who dared to challenge an empire. What if one woman stood against the world's most powerful empire and refused to surrender? This is the incredible true story of Yaa Asantewaa, the fearless Queen Mother who inspired an entire kingdom to fight for its freedom. Before Africa's story was written by others, one queen changed history forever. The Ashanti Empire was one of West Africa's richest and most powerful kingdoms, known for its wealth, skilled craftsmanship, and strong traditions. At the heart of this great nation stood Yaa Asantewaa, the Queen Mother of Ejisu. She was admired for her wisdom, courage, and unwavering commitment to her people. At the beginning of the 20th century, the British Empire sought to expand its control over the Ashanti Kingdom. They wanted authority over its land, resources, and symbols of power. Tensions grew as British officials demanded something the Ashanti considered sacred, the Golden Stool. This was not an ordinary throne. According to Ashanti tradition, it represented the soul and unity of the entire nation. No king ever sat on it, and no outsider was allowed to claim it. Ashanti chiefs gathered to discuss the growing crisis. Many were uncertain about what to do. Some feared the strength of the British military. Others worried that resisting would bring terrible consequences. As silence filled the meeting, Yaa Asantewaa rose to speak. With remarkable courage, she challenged the leaders before her. She declared that if the men of Ashanti would not fight for their people, then the women would rise and defend the kingdom themselves. Her powerful words awakened the courage of the nation. Chiefs, warriors, and ordinary villagers found new determination because one woman refused to accept surrender. Across the kingdom, preparations began. Blacksmiths forged weapons. Families gathered supplies. Messengers carried news from village to village as thousands united to protect their homeland. Soon, Ashanti fighters surrounded the British fort near Kumasi, determined to defend their independence. Although the British possessed more advanced weapons, the Ashanti resisted with extraordinary bravery for many months. Eventually, British reinforcements arrived in greater numbers. Despite the courage of her people, the resistance could not continue forever. Yaa Asantewaa was captured and sent into exile far from the land she loved. Yet even in exile, her spirit remained unbroken. She never abandoned the ideals of freedom, courage, and unity that had inspired her people. Years passed, but her legacy only grew stronger. Today, Yaa Asantewaa is remembered as one of Africa's greatest heroines. Her story is taught in schools, honored through monuments, and celebrated by people who continue to draw strength from her example. She proved that true leadership is measured not by power or wealth, but by the courage to stand for what is right, even when the odds seem impossible. History remembers queens who ruled kingdoms, but it also remembers queens who refused to surrender. Yaa Asantewaa showed the world that one fearless voice can awaken the courage of an entire nation. Her story continues to inspire Africa and reminds us that the brightest lights often shine during the darkest moments. This is the legacy of Yaa Asantewaa, the woman who defied an empire, protected the dignity of her people, and earned a place among the greatest heroes in history.